Hello, and welcome back to the Eternal and English Haunting. A game that is not actually about ghosts or anything on the title screen, like this guy. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? I don't know. There's no ghosts here. Who's this guy? There's no ghosts in this game. Last week we went on a voyage. Or whatever. We went on a short journey to, I don't remember where we went, Ireland or something, Scotland. They had druids were housing a stone of eternal power. So we went to go get the stone. You know, the sorcerer and the stone. We found the stone. And now we're playing as the Sherlock Holmes guy. I forgot his name. Doyle? Or something Doyle. He's trying to break the other ghost hunter out of the insane asylum. I think that's where we are. We were building a machine. We were building a machine that lets us see ghosts, or something to that extent. And then, we also had to find the guy. And so Sir Doyle of Sherlock Holmes is now explaining to us how he saved the guy. Yeah, we're in the asylum right now. There's a nurse. And, janitor, I guess? Oh, yeah. Dougie with the first point. Shut off trivia right now. Let's see. Ensign from Final Fantasy XI. Alright, so we broke into the asylum. We snuck into the asylum with our lucky blanket and umbrella. And there's some documents. These are the records of recent patient admissions. Look at this document. Professor Ward is in cell number 31 in the third hallway of the West Wing. I'll take it. Wow. Accidentally spilled the ink onto the documents. For goodness sake, Dr. Jekyll. Oh yeah, we named our guy Dr. Jekyll. What have you done? Let me fix it. No, stay away from there, please. What a mess. Flower pot. Scent of roses is intoxicating. However, fails to mask the scent of despair in this place. True. I can't smell anything, so I smelled nothing but despair. See the ink-stained paper that Miss Hunt threw inside. Yoink. I have this ink stain. More than half of the inkwell's contents are now spilled on this document. The ink has not yet dried. My pocket is soaked with ink. I don't know why I still carry this around. Alright, good work. Good work, team. Says use. Let's just go ahead and wipe this down. We got this act of vandalism, but I must do it. Don't go near the crack. There's ghost. What? What the hell is that? Could have sworn everything was clean. Oh, I didn't even need the documents. I just need to make everything gross. Rack is full of spiders. By their size and color, I'd say they're specimens of Parados hyperboreus. I'd take a sample out of them to have my friends at the Comparative Zoology Museum at Harvard confirm that I'm right. But I'm not going to touch them with my bare hands, let alone them roam around in my pockets. What? Man, that's spooky. Just fill your pockets with spiders. Hey, they let me just wander around aimlessly. Hurry up, Warden. Open cell 31 and release the patient. Very serious mistake has been made. What? How? What? Who the hell are you? I am Sir Dr. Jekyll. Never seen you around here. Are you new? Yes, I just started tonight. Well then, you should know that these procedures require the consent of head nurse Hunt. That said, consent must be approved by Dr. Edwards. Of course. Are you saying I have broken the rules? The order came from Miss Hunt. I'm just following her command. You should also know that in such cases I would receive the order from head nurse Hunt in person. She's busy right now. She told me you would understand. Hierarchy is strictly followed here, Dr. Jekyll. Director Edwards were to hear the slightest hint of lawlessness among his subordinates, he would throw all of us out on our asses. Anyway, the patients in this hallway are responsibility of Dr. Hunter. You're not authorized to treat them. You seem a bit lost, Dr. Jekyll, but don't worry. We'll gradually learn how Blackstone operates. You seem to enjoy Carmen. Who? George Bizet's opera. The one playing on the gramophone. Ah. I thought you meant the daughter of the guy who brings the supplies. Who? Guys are coming from this room. I see a young woman. Miss? Are you alright? Please, sir. Help me. I'm being held against my will. And I hunger. Alright, calm down. Nobody wants to be trapped in a mental institution. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm healthy. And this place is not what it seems. It's run by depraved people who enjoy torturing the patients. Every day they take me out of the cell to put electrodes on my head and shock me with full power. Warden over there comes in at night to stub out his cigarettes on my hand. I knew it. This place is rotten. Let me see your hand. I'm a doctor, I'll examine it. Please, be gentle. It hurts. What the hell are you doing? Open the fucking door. I'm hungry. I hardly eat anything here. Hey Zeus, have you tried human flesh, Doctor? Once you do, nothing else tastes like anything. All I want is to eat well. I'm not crazy. I'm not. Get me out of here. Dr. Jekyll. What the hell are you doing? You have any idea who's in that cell? Camilla Ainsworth. Next time you want to talk to her, try not to do anything as crazy what you just did. This was the lady from last week that we learned her mother is paying the bills here, paying the rent. Confidential. Because she ate her piano teacher. She was like, piano teacher. Lamp, a cup, a small box. Ah yes, that cursed music box. Before the news patient, cell 31 was occupied by a guy who howled every night. was unbearable. A relative brought that music box that plays Green Sleeves because he claimed it calmed him down. I love Green Sleeves. And did it? Oh, it certainly did. At the cost of me having to wind that up that infernal contraption all night. If I hear Green Sleeves again, I swear to God I'll open one of the cells and admit myself to this madhouse. You know what? Take it out of my sight. You're doing me a great favor. A favor as big as releasing the patient from cell 31? Not that big. Alright. Green Sleeves was my true joy. Green Sleeves was my real love. My like 8th grade English teacher would, whenever we took a test, she would play Mannheim Steamroller, and they had Green Sleeves on their album. She would just have that playing while we took our tests. There's a Mannheim Steamroller version, which is the, like, non-lyrical version, or a non-lyrical version, I should say. Oh my god, this sounds terrible. Hope you guys like spiders, because, whoops, I sure don't. It's empty. I'm here, little one. I found you a new home. It's here in the Green Sleeves box. Do not be afraid. You are doing great. Got you. How much of this is getting DMCA'd? Frostmourne hungers. Inside the music box is a specimen of spider. Luckily, this kind of spider is not poisonous. Luckily. Doesn't mean it won't eat you anyways. I replaced all my spiders with crabs. We have a crab in our music box. I have arachnophobia, so we're replacing all spiders with crabs. Leave me alone. I'm safe from them here. Matinee, paranoid. He claims that crabs. He claims that crabs have become conscious and want to dominate society. This patient suffers a violent episode. It is very important not to enter the cell, but rather to try to calm the patient from outside. Let's give him some crabs then. Come on, little one, be free. Green Sleeves. No, 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 it's coming for me. You will not get inside my brain. Coming closer. Get me out of here, for Christ's sakes. Help. Dr. Jekyll. I'll handle it. I know what to do in this situation. Come in. There's nothing wrong, Mr. Lane. Are you sure that... Is this real, Mint? Did he really do this? Is this based on a true story? Let's try some of the exercises he suggested, shall we? Breathe. You are now breathing manually. God, this is going to take a while. In the game. Yeah. Bing. Using 30. See a poor trembling soul curled up in one corner of the cell. Suffers from an uncommon benign allergy to sunlight, which has led him to believe he's a vampire. Extremely dangerous. Do not open this opera without supervision. I can't read. Very true, Nierm, very true. Nelson Ward, extreme obsessive disorder. The patient believes that reality inhabited by the deceased surrounds us. His insistence on trying to prove it has driven him to madness. see Professor Ward. Professor. It's Sir Arthur. I've come to get you out of here. He doesn't hear me. He seems lost in thought. Closed, obviously. I have the key. I don't know how long it will take the warden to calm the patient. Now that I have the professor's cell door open, I think the most sensible thing to do is return the key to its proper place. I don't want to risk it being missed. What? Why is this necessary to the plot? Yes, close the door. Now we're both locked in here. Professor. Professor. Ah, Sir Arthur. I've been calling you through the door. Can you hear me? I'm sorry, I was mulling over the design of the Box of Revelations. I can increase the machine's power so its range is wider. But for that, I need the Scarlet Stone. Scarlet Stone? I suppose that is what Professor Patrick Moore has gone to fetch in Scotland. Well, congratulations, Regison. What? Did you drag Patrick into this? How could you be so foolish? By the way, what are you doing here? What am I doing here? Rescuing you, damn it. Someone set a trap for you and locked you in this padded cell. Ah. Everything makes sense now. This is Blackstone, and they only lock up the mad here. And I'm not mad. But they didn't believe me. So as you say, someone set me up. Do you have any idea who it might have been? Patrick? No, Patrick wouldn't do that. Let me think. Give me half an hour. Wait a moment. Someone is coming. Do not say anything. They must not see me. What? How strange. I could swear I locked this cell. Poor Wrench is so harmless that I guess I didn't even consider him. Take your time, sir. If you need me, I'll be by the hallway entrance door. See, now we're both trapped in here. Oh wait, no we're not. Who is this guy? Henry. We're good to see you in this situation, Nelson. I could get you out of here, you know. I am friends with the director of this facility. Ahem. What? I'm like Batman. Sir Arthur! What are you doing here? You know what, Dean Carter? Before you came in, I was thinking of turning all this into a Sherlock Holmes story. Lestrade would have loved it. But you've ruined the climax of the investigation for me. You've confessed your guilt without the intervention of the detective. No, I don't know what you're talking about. I suspected that Professor Ward's disappearance had to do with the donation my order made to the university. I dealt with the professor before, and he didn't fit the profile your university has made for him. Although you already knew that. As you also knew that the money was for the sole and exclusive use of Professor Ward here. Let me tell you the facts and how we all ended up here in Blackstone. Are you accusing me, Sir Arthur? I bet you don't have any evidence against me. Thank you for confirming my suspicions with your statement. What? That mention of betting. In our conversation tonight at the university, you couldn't stop dropping phrases worthy of a gambling addict. I'd bet anything. She might have had an ace up your sleeve. I also get nervous when I ask if the professor had debts. You took it personally, as if the question had been directed at you. That made you my prime suspect. I think you have wagered a lot, and quite badly. You have not had much luck lately, have you? That's why when you found out that a significant amount had been bestowed anonymously to the university, you saw an opportunity to get your hands on it. But apparently the professor was quicker than you. Ah, yes, that. A few days ago, he confessed to me that he had debts of several £1,000s because of poker. Henry is the treasurer of my Department of Metaphysic Research, and he appeared very desperate during our conversation. So, by withdrawing the money, I thought I might prevent him from committing an act he might regret. Did I do the right thing? Desperation. That was the key. You just said that you're friends with the director of Blackstone. No, don't drag Edwards into this. Great friendship that allows you to skip strict visiting hours to gain the approval of severe Miss Hunt and to have a warden open cells like a hotel bellhop. Took advantage of that close bond to devise a plan to get Professor Ward into Blackstone. You tricked him to come here under the pretext that certain metaphysic phenomena were occurring that the professor couldn't resist investigating. Once he arrived at his destination, according to the coachman, the director himself was waiting for him with 2 wardens. You waited a day for your victim to be immersed in the anguish and pessimism of being locked up in a place like this. Now you've come here to blackmail your friend. to sell him his freedom for the money my order donated to this innocent gentleman. Tell me, were you and Director Edwards planning to split 50-50, or would you have taken a higher percentage? This is all a string of lies. For God's sake. Who would believe this far-fetched story from a writer undermining his own reputation with the defense of spiritualism? Scotland Yard, for example. Ah, just in time, Sergeant Collins. I told you to wait for us outside, Sir Arthur. I'm sorry, the weather wasn't cooperating. But I must congratulate you on your good work. Mr. Carter, you are under arrest for the crimes of coercion and blackmail. This is an outrage. Mallory, issue a search warrant against Director Edwards. His accomplice would keep him company in a Pentonville cell, Dean Carter. You'll regret this, Sergeant. Mallory, add threatening authorities to the charges against Mr. Carter. No, I didn't mean to. I have a question about this whole affair. Yes, Professor Ward? Can I keep this straitjacket? It's a bit uncomfortable, but I found it helps me think. I can't believe it. Henry was behind this entire affair? As in any good mystery novel, the least obvious suspect turns out to be the primary investigator. Very well, gentlemen. If we finish with these trifling matters, shall we move on to more pressing concerns? Thank you. Here we have the Box of Revelations. An artifact of my own invention, funded by Mr. Conan Doyle and his order. Thanks to preliminary work of my friends Patrick and Beatrice, with a few adjustments, I can have the contraption operational by tonight. So if you'll allow me in half an hour, we can proceed and test the machine's effectiveness at 34 Benwell Street. The pre-eternal activity there is very high. Any questions? Yes, when do I get a breather? Alright, hold on. Sir O'Doyle rules. How's it going, everybody? I need a minute. Catch my breath. What a twist of plot it's been. Who could have seen all of this Ghost Count this Stream Zero? Dougie. There's I'm watching Spy Family. There's a character in Spy Family that's obsessed with another character. And there's an episode where she's like, I wish I could capture his tears right now and keep them as my own. Anyways, congrats, Regison, on fixing your computer. I too fixed my router. Right now, my router is in working order. Right now. Who knows? 10 minutes from now. Oh my god, I seriously need a breather for a minute. Drinking water. Yeah, the one that died yesterday. There was like a thunderstorm and it was like, and then I heard a whole bunch of beeps in my room. Or in this room. And the internet just stopped working and I was like, what the heck? So then I went and I looked at my router and none of the lights were on. The modem still worked, but the router went out. But it was like the default router that my service provider gave us or whatever. So I went and bought like a real router. I think it's like a Netgear Nighthawk or something. I don't remember. It's got some real goofy name. Got an app I gotta use to like diagnose and monitor things. Alright, are we ready to continue? I'm not ready to continue, but here we go. Alright, any questions? Right now, I must change my attire. I just returned from a lengthy journey and my clothes are soiled. A backup router? No, I don't have a backup router because the other one's broken. Oh, Patrick, always so meticulous. We're conducting an investigation, not attending a fashion show. Let's not delay science with trivial matters. Yeah, the other router doesn't work. Like, it's fraud. It literally does not do anything. When you plug it in, it does not... I plugged it in various outlets. My old router does not work at all. said the modem works, but the router does not. So far from what I've come to discover, it's the only thing that broke. But from what I understand, from what I remember somebody saying before about these routers, is that that's apparently a very common occurrence with them. The slightest bit, it has no sort of like fuse in it or whatever, so the slightest bit of inconvenience in terms of electrical power, they apparently just go out. Anyways, what exactly does the Scarlet Stone do? It serves as a source of unlimited energy. The sophisticated nature of the box revelations demands substantial power. And it is curious that in the midst of the Industrial Revolution, we had to look for a super battery in the past. Ironic, isn't it? And are you certain it will work as intended? Of course it will. The Herbans were the Da Vinci's of their time. Civilization filled the Marconis, Berliners, and Lenores. Have faith, my friend. Have faith. I've been investigating 34 Benwell Street. Really? I made contact with an entity. Likely old Highmore, I presume. He was accused of the disappearance of several women from the East End. Unable to endure such infamy, he hanged himself from the basement beam. Were you able to engage in conversation with him? Yes. Two-way communication. Excellent. What did he say? He practically kicked me out of his house. That confirms my suspicion that ghosts are not benevolent entities. Have you taken note, Sir Arthur? Precautions are necessary in that household. By the way, Mr. Conan Doyle will be accompanying us tonight. So if you allow me half an hour, we can proceed and test the machine's effectiveness at 34 Benwell Street. The preternatural activity there is very high. Any questions? I believe we covered this already. Really? In that case, let's get moving. Gotta keep moving. It's done. The gentleman guarding the house will let us work in peace. There's nothing like a few pounds and a bottle of whiskey to ensure a successful deal. Wonderful. Gentlemen, miss, we stand before 34 Benwell Street. Where's all the people from the university? Summarize its history in 4 lines. Maybe 5. And 10, I think. 140 characters or less. Professor, remember when you said to let you know if you ever started rambling? I remember perfectly. Well, this is one of those moments. Is that so? Thank you very much, Patrick. I don't know what I'd do without him. Right. The phenomena in this house began after the suicide of its first owner. Thomas Highmore was unjustly accused of the disappearance of several women from East End. No trial took place as the evidence against him was weak. Suppose it was all due to some grudge. Someone wanted to frame him to tarnish his reputation, and they succeeded. Poor Thomas Highmore couldn't live with the stain on his honor, so he hanged himself from one of the basement beams. Since then, metaphysic phenomena have driven away all who have lived here. Patrick managed to make contact with the spirit of, we assume, Thomas Highmore. I want to issue a warning before we enter. Ghosts can be violent entities. We must exercise extreme caution. All of our studies confirm Patrick's words. That's all for now. Are you ready to... If you'll excuse me. Nervous, my friend? No, quite the opposite. I'm eager to enter that house. You know, I find it hard to intercept others' feelings, or interpret other feelings, but I believe there's something bothering you. Why didn't you inform me about this house? I had to find out from your notebook I found in your room. Where the box of revelations, damn it? Why did you hide that you were making it? Why didn't you tell me about the donation from the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn? I thought we were more than just colleagues. I thought we were friends. That is exactly why. What? How many times have we investigated a place and found no evidence? This house could have just been another one. Thanks to your research, we now know it's the place we've been seeking. Box of Revelations was nothing but a crazy theory based on the prototype of your magnetic field dispenser. The ectoplasm of England's most reviled medium, a relic whose origin is lost in the midst of time. It was impossible for it to work, no matter how much money Sir Arthur's eccentric friends donated. But it works. Thanks to you. Without your help, none of this would have happened. You're not answering me. Why did you hide all this from me? Why did you leave me out? Because I didn't want you to end up like me. Look at me. Since I was a child, I've been obsessed with the mystery of the beyond. I've reached old age, and what have I learned about it? Nothing. Just a handful of hypotheses and disappointments. That will change today. Yes, it will. You have a bright future ahead. You're an excellent professor and engaged to a beautiful... Oh, I'm no longer engaged. I did not want you to throw your life away by staying by the side of an old man who still cannot put his shoes on the right feet. That's the answer you sought. You're my friend, Patrick. My only friend along with Beatrice. Never doubt that. I decided many years ago to investigate these phenomena. It's my life. Nothing can change that. And I'm no longer engaged to Rose. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I appreciate your words. I'm without a fiancé and without money. The only thing that keeps me going is this. If I become someone like you, it will be a pleasure. Oh. I don't know what to say. Say that we're going to enter that house and make history. That's exactly what we'll do. Shall we? After you. No chance of reconciliation with Rose? No. She might reconsider. Nah, she won't. You sure about that? Very sure. That's a relief. I've been holding on to this for years, so now I can say it. That woman wasn't right for you. Ahem. The time has come. Tomorrow the whole world will wake up to the news that beyond exists. We will provide irrefutable visual and auditory evidence of this fact. Also ectoplasm. Let's go into that house and make history. I'd be nervous after seeing the ghost kill that lady. Why isn't anybody from the university here? Before we begin, I want Sir Arthur to familiarize himself with the Box of Revelations. Its mechanism is quite complex, so I'll summarize how it works. The purpose of this machine is to enhance metaphysic activity to record it both visually and audibly. Let's break it down. The ectoplasmic sample from the deceased medium Florence Cook will act as a link and channel between both worlds. Sure she won't come back to haunt us? It requires considerable power for this to happen. Power is produced by the Scarlet Stone. Legend has it that this technological artifact opens portals to other worlds, which would benefit our purpose. Although it's nothing more than a powerful energy generator. Lastly, Eugene Wood's photographic plates will capture everything that happens while the machine is running. I've managed to divide the plate into sections, which will allow us to take up to 45 photographs. Oh, by the way, while Sir Arthur was recounting his dull chronicles in Blackstone, I took the liberty of making a small modification to the Box of Revelations. I had a photographic cylinder to record all the sounds around us. Ready, Sir Arthur? I am ready, Professor. Beatrice? Whenever you want. Did you do the honors, Patrick? / jump. It will be a pleasure. Turn on the Box of Revelations, Patrick. Oh my god. I need 10 seconds to breathe. Who's excited? We're gonna finally find a ghost, am I right? Ghost? We've come back to the one place that might have had a ghost. I mean, to be fair, we did see the ghost where we got the ectoplasm. So that'll put us up to 2 ghosts if we get a ghost here. Alright. As Professor Ward said, let's make history. The wait is becoming endless. Turn on the machine, Patrick. Let's not delay any longer. Delay any longer. Cylinder is starting to pick up sound. Ahem. I am Professor Nelson Ward. Beside me is Professor Patrick Moore, co-responsible for this experiment. We are accompanied by the medium Beatrice Shaw and the Protector's patron, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. At this moment, the machine is creating an electromagnetic field whose electrical charge will attract those on the other side. It's basically a call effect. Next, we increase the machine's power. There's a dial with 10 positions from 0 to 100. Would you be so kind as to turn the dial to number 10, Professor Moore? Turn the dial to Professor 10, Patrick. What are you waiting for? Turn the dial. Wow, wow, wow. Starting to get cold. Indeed, the temperature has dropped. Good sign, yes sir. Very good sign. believe you can proceed to make contact. Thomas, ahem. Thomas Highmore. How tall are you? Your presence is required on this side of the veil. Thomas Highmore, do you like to party? Beatrice, lend me a hand. You're better at this. Focus on my voice, Thomas Highmore. How old are you? Advance in the darkness towards us. We desire your presence. My goodness. Take his picture. What's your favorite color? Are you Thomas Highmore? I can't believe my eyes. Mr. Highmore? Take his picture. He doesn't seem to hear me. Patrick, turn the dial to number 20. Fascinating. Mr. Highmore. He can hear you. Whoa. Be careful, Professor. Tell me he's handsome. He heard you. He's curious about you. He has no interest in me, Professor, but in the machine. Where did he... No! Stay a little longer. Machine's energy may not be enough to keep the entity with us. We should increase to 30. You agree, Patrick? Is everything okay, Beatrice? Beatrice? Yes, I'm fine. I felt a slight dizziness. Maybe it's the machine's hum. Oh, she is very dead. It's a very piercing sound. What do you say, Patrick? Should we go up to 30? Going up to 30. Oh man, I played enough Phasmophobia to know that Beatrice is dead. Are you feeling better, Beatrice? Yes, don't worry about me. Continue. Wait a moment. What's wrong, Sir Arthur? Are we sure about this? What do you mean? I don't know. I think we should stop the experiment. Stop? We have gone as far as any mortal can go in metaphysic research. That is what I mean, Professor Ward. What you have achieved today is unprecedented. We can repeat the experiment another time. Maybe in a safer place. Are you scared, Sir Arthur? Scared is not the word. Cautious would be more accurate. Something tells me we should not continue. Patrick, what do you think? I am sorry, Sir Arthur. Cranking this baby up to 50. What happened? Did you see something, Beatrice? No, nothing at all. We'll have to go up to... Oh, God. I think we attracted all the ghosts in the city. Did you see them? For God's sakes, did you see them? There were a legion of ghosts. They were women. And children. You are more reasonable than Professor Ward. Stop this, please. Patrick? Allow me a moment. Crank this baby up to 100. What are you afraid of, Sir Arthur? I think this is getting out of hand, Professor. Are you serious? We haven't even scratched the surface. You frequent spirited sessions. What do you expect to find if not this when you visit those mediums? I'm just saying we should take it easy. Box of Revelations has recorded the whole session. The material we have is enough for our purpose. Enough? The machine is only operated at 30% of its capacity. Who knows what wonders await if we turn this dial to its limit. Going all the way up to 11. That is what worries me, Professor. Anyway, I don't want to discuss this further. As a project's patron, I demand that. To hell with your patronage, and go to hell with your stupid order at the Golden Dawn. You wanted information? You wanted power? Well, this is what happens when we peek into the beyond. What did you expect? Beatrice? Are you alright? Her eyes are red now. Oh my god. Whoa! Whoa! I'm dead. There's a ghost in the bottom left. Sir Arthur. Sir Arthur? Can you hear me? Are you alright? What? Yes, yes. I'm in shock. What happened? Where are the others? Beatrice attacked us and took the machine. The professor went after her. He said she was possessed. Is that possible? I saw her eyes when she was about to throw me against that wall with superhuman force. Florence Cook was possessed moments before she was killed by the spirit who had tormented her since childhood. The professor is right. It is possible. Beatrice Trawl has been possessed by the spirit of Thomas Highmore. What are we going to do? Find our friends and get out of here. Come on, get up. No, I can't put weight on my foot. I twisted my ankle when struggling with Beatrice. I was trying to help the professor, but it doesn't matter. Stay here. I'll come back for you. Oh god, everyone's dead. They're all dead. Everyone's dead. Oh man, trunk? It's the trunk in which we transported the machine and various pieces we added at the last moment. Stay in the haunted basement. There's nothing left inside. Stay in the haunted basement, Sir Arthur. Last time I left this house, I did it through that window. Now I can use the front door. And we'll all leave together. We'll all leave together, Sir Arthur. You hear me? You can walk, right? I beg your pardon? You have not twisted your ankle. You're just scared. Yes, damn it. I didn't want to admit I'm terrified. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle attending multiple seances. Same one who writes stories that send shivers down readers' spines. How can I show fear in such a situation? Calm down, will you? This is overwhelming for all of us. I'm sorry. And I'm even more sorry I can't be of help right now. I'm paralyzed by fear. Would you like me to accompany you to the exit? You cannot stay here in this state. No, for God's sake, no. I heard terrifying sounds coming from upstairs, and I want to find out who or what is making them. You won't be much better off down here. Give me some time, please. Right now I can't think straight. As you wish. If anything happens, shout. Got it? I hope nothing happens. Arthur, just go out the window. There's a ghost right here. Right here. Can y'all see the ghost? Whoa. What was that? The tremors began when Beatrice took control of the machine. The house has structural issues, which is why it's going to be demolished. Something tells me we made the situation worse with the box of revelations. We need to get out of here now. Go out the window. Arthur Conan Doyle. You need to understand why this house hasn't been looted all these years since it's been abandoned. The last tenant left this house years ago. Who wound up the clock? Anybody in chat scared right now? I will hold your hand. Through the morphogenetic field, you can hold my hand. It's my left hand that I have held out, because I'm left-handed. You can hold my hand if you're scared. Hello? Can I do anything to help you? Are you trapped in this place? Where is Thomas Highmore? He can hear me. Thomas Highmore, he has my friend. Where can I find him? Who are you? Oh. This is... I thought we were talking to the statue, because I clicked on the statue. There's a person over there. Who are you? We have come to investigate. We don't want... Blech. Blood. We must avoid physical contact with the entities as much as possible. Let's get out of here before the house collapses. This one, no. See, as a phasmophobia expert, as max level phasmophobiatologist, anyways, this is when you find the Ouija board That's just when you go straight to the basement and get the Ouija board. What? It can't be. Oh my god, my goodness. The house is hiding more secrets than I thought. Whoa, whoa. She died with her son in her arms. What the hell happened here? I'd been more than 4 months old when he died. Mummies. Baby's holding a rattle between his tiny fingers. I think I can reach it. Bing! I miss playing Phasmophobia with Rename. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Doesn't make any sound. Why would you take it? The balls are empty inside. Why wouldn't you take it? It's true, Claude. It's true. Oh. Hey, how's it going? Aren't you afraid, Professor? Not of all this phenomenology. I find it fascinating. Me too. But I think we have been overconfident. Being exposed to these events could cost us our lives. And in that sense, yes, I'm afraid. Oh, I see. I haven't mentioned it at all today, so I may as well mention it now. I love, like metaphysics. I love ghosts. I'm a big fan of, like, the whole concept of, like, especially different cultures' versions of ghosts. I understand. I'm very curious about what happens to the electrical current that exists within our bodies when we die. It doesn't just, like, dissipate. Like, what happens to it? There's too many laws of physics to say that it doesn't just, like, disappear. I also like hearing about different cultures like ghosts and stuff. Harpy ghost? That sounds awesome. I want to get eaten by a harpy ghost. Anyways, if I was in Patrick Moore's situation, I too would be really excited and like wandering around picking up random stuff. Like I said, I loved playing Phasmophobia. That game was fun. But most of the time, when Rename and I would play, only one of us would survive. Because he and I would just, like... We were very curious. And as soon as somebody died, we're like, oh, well, I guess I gotta, like, play the game so we can actually advance through things. Locked. There's something here. It's a small rosary. Ding. Should have brought the vampire guy with us. Small rosary made of tiny mother and pearl beads. Rosary beads would fit inside the rattle's balls. The rosary cord is quite resistant. I cannot break it with my hands. Oh, hey. Beatrice? Hi, Moore, isn't it? What do you intend to do with the machine? Wait. At least Beatrice. Why you gotta be Manning? You gotta be... Say, wait, I can help you. That guy's gonna have 7 years bad luck. What? Ah, Jesus. Reminds me of Clock Tower. Something makes me think these windows were boarded up not to keep things from getting in, but to keep whatever's in here from getting out. We're not locked in. You're not locked. You're not locking me out. You're locked in here. I don't know. I don't know the phrase. Everything in this room seems unused. Sure, the previous tenants fled when they realized where they had settled. I should open it to see what's inside. Maybe not. I don't think it's very safe. Oh, man. There are scissors next to the sewing machine. I believe they could be useful. I am tempting fate. Have you missed literally anything? Yeah, you missed, this guy playing Phasmophobia with me. You ever seen Phasmophobia? You ever seen me and Rename play Phasmophobia? Too heavy to carry with me. We found the ghost, though. There's been like 100 ghosts in the last 20 minutes. Oh, well, so we had a seance or whatever. We summoned the ghost. He took over Beatrice Shaw and grabbed the machine and ran. And then meanwhile, I've just been wandering around picking up stuff. Like, we found some rattle and a rosary. Now we're getting some scissors. And then... I am really pushing my luck. This is... at this point, I'd be like, where's the Ouija board, guys? Rename be like, no, don't go find that dang Ouija board again. You die every time. And I'm like, no, this time it's gonna be different. This time it'll be different, I swear. Go back inside. There's a high concentration of entities in this house. What happened here? I got an achievement. Face your fears. I'm starting to tear up from laughing, though. I really want to play Phasmophobia. I wish I had a Phasmophobia static group. Use the scissors. Small scissors from the last century. They were cut like the day they were new. They still cut like the day they were new. Ding. I'll unscrew the rattle balls first. Ding. Done. Rattle works thanks to the rosary beads inside. Ah, yes. Were you here when I looked at the mirror? Won't get any closer to that mirror. Oh. Oh god, I just saw it. You startled me, Claude. Startled me. What the? Professor! Patrick! Don't take another step. It's a poltergeist. Are you sure? Did you fill out your logbook? It's a very violent one. Trap me in this room. Be careful. Full Luigi's Mansion. I think this might work. Reacts to the sound of the rattle. Keep going. Do not stop. You did it! Baby ghost. The entity behind the poltergeist was nothing more than a baby. Where did you get that rattle that managed to calm it down? The trimmers exposed the bodies of a mother, and a child bricked up. The child was holding the rattle. I don't think Highmore is as innocent as we thought. Come on, let's rescue our friend. Highmore is hiding behind that door. Tried to open it. I didn't try to open it, but something is coming. Oh, hey, the guys from the... Oh, wait, it's Arthur... Sir Arthur, he made it. We thought you didn't want to leave the basement. Things have happened down there. I fled the basement in terror, but couldn't open the front door. This is, what do you call it? Poltergeist, that's it. It's blocking the way out. We are trapped. We just faced one. And did you succeed? Yes. Well, then do the same with the one downstairs, and we can get out of here. We must confront Highmore. He is the epicenter of all this. He is behind that door, and he has Beatrice. If we defeat him, it will all be over. And what is the plan? Does he possess Miss Shaw? How do you intend to separate that spirit from her body? Do you know how to perform an exorcism? An exorcism? We are in the 20th century, Mr. Writer. What's the alternative? We drag Beatrice out of this house. Perhaps Highmore's influence won't be as effective outside of it. Are you sure that will work? I don't know. If that fails, we'll improvise. Sir Arthur? Are you with us? I'd flee this damn house if that poltergeist wasn't blocking the way out. Yeah, throw her out the window. Remember the window in the basement? But I guess we have no choice. I will not let anything happen to you. I appreciate your gesture, Professor Moore. I doubt you can guarantee my life. But what the devil? Let's do it. There is a problem. Highmore has locked that room and we cannot access it. If I had a pick, I could try to open the door. My friend Harry Houdini taught me how to pick locks and padlocks. I know how to do it. Did you say a pick? I happen to have one. It's in case they ever lock me up in Blackstone again. Did you know they use locks on straitjackets? Give it to me, please. Maybe that guy can do it. Very well, gentlemen. The professor has like 80 lockpicking, and then Sir Arthur has like 60 lockpicking. He's like, let me do it. I need the skill ups. Hello, B, and welcome to Phasmophobia. Highmore. You must hurry or we'll be buried alive. Release Beatrice, Highmore. This is your last chance. Please. Leave. Beatrice, is that you? Highmore. He has control of my body. Control of my mind. I can read his thoughts. He's furious. Give me your hand and let's get out of here, Beatrice. Stay back. You are in danger. Highmore won't let you near. What does Highmore want with the machine? He knows what it is for. He's going to try to materialize and continue what he couldn't finish. He firmly believed the afterlife would give him a second chance. And he'll get it. I'm holding it back as much as I can, but it's hard. It hurts. Why couldn't Highmore finish? He did not commit suicide because he was wrongfully accused. He was the killer they were looking for, and he was cornered. These walls are full of corpses. He killed his victims and hid his bodies behind them. Women, children. I can see their faces. Yeah, me too. I found one downstairs. I can remember each and every one of his victims. What do we do, Professor Moore? Listen to me, Beatrice. Give me your hand and let's leave this house. Try to hold off Highmore until we're out on the street. No. He will kill me. He won't. He needs you. Don't you understand? If he kills me, one of you will be possessed next. And if you confront him, he will kill you one by one until he permanently inhabits a body. Then no one can interfere with his will. We must think of something. He's already been thought of. Every time Highmore takes control of my body and turns the dial on the machine, he grows stronger. But it exhausts him. That's why I can talk to you now. I have to do it before he takes control again. Do what, Beatrice? Crank this up to 1,000. I'm going to turn the dial up to maximum. Let's go. He won't be able to handle so much energy and he'll disappear. Do not do anything rash, Beatrice. Highmore has control of your body. You don't know if that will work, and the consequences could be... I feel him gaining control. There is no time. Listen to the professor. No, don't listen to the professor. Crank that up. Crank it. Crank it up. Crank it up. I'm sorry, Patrick. It's too late. Highmore. Highmore, enter my body and leave Beatrice alone. Do it, you damn bastard. Sorry, my friends. No. Beatrice? No, no. Where is my friend? She sacrificed herself for all of us. We can find her. We can find her, Patrick. We can call out to her and... I'm sorry, Professor. Beatrice was connected to Highmore. The energy from the machine affected both of them. She is no longer with us. We have lost her, and we have failed her. But I knew we were going too far with this. I warned you, and you wouldn't listen. We grew up together. I want her back. It's not possible, Professor. She's gone now. She's gone. I don't want to be without her. Uh-oh. What was that? Professor, Sir Arthur, look. He's everywhere. The room is dematerializing. I think the box of revelations is still working. And at full power. Look. What are those creatures? They are not ghosts. They are not even human. You must stop that machine, Professor. No. Can't you see? The machine, in conjunction with the Scarlet Stone, is showing us another dimension. Legends of the artifact are true. It can open a portal to other realities. I think Sir Arthur is right, Professor. What? We were unable to control our contact with the afterlife, and you saw the result. Do you think we can control this? Beatrice may be here, Patrick. Maybe we can find her. Beatrice is gone, Professor. This is gone forever, Professor. No, we gotta find... I'm with the Professor. Eventually, we have to accept it. No. We gotta find Beatrice. Where have they gone? Oh my god. Whoa! Incredible. We must end this before it's too late. No! Not yet. Beatrice, can you hear me? Stop it, Professor. Professor Moore. This god? Shug Shalagama. Flahama. What is that thing? What is it saying? I don't know what language it's speaking. Asked the Pope. But I recognize several words. Yeah, me too. Seem to be perversions of ancient Sumerian. What is it saying? Realm of Earth? Invitation? Darkness? Interest? I think it's referring to us having opened a door to this, for this dimension to penetrate ours. That's why the Eternal Wind Order called the artifact the Key of the Stars. Yeah, I recognize these words from World of Warcraft. When you fight Yogg-Saron. Something is approaching. I hope it's Beatrice. By God, it's enormous. That's enough. Wait, no! What? Everything has returned normal. Is everyone alright? Yeah, I'm alright. Did you see the size of that being? It was colossal. Thought I was going to lose my mind at that sight. Creature wanted to enter our reality, didn't it? Thanks to you, we didn't give it that chance. That is correct. At least I think so. Dang. I hope the professor's like mad. It could have entered our reality. That would have been awesome. Damn it. What the hell have we done? Actions have endangered humanity. We've awakened something that no one should know exists. Never thought I'd say these words, but we must abandon all research into the afterlife. Our intention has always been to show the world what lies beyond death. But is the world ready for it? A single entity put us in danger and took the life of our dear friend Beatrice. We are the most qualified people to handle this, and I don't even know how we're still alive. Not to mention what lies beyond the afterlife. Other, less cautious researchers who follow our path could cause a catastrophe of epic proportions. I'm with you, Patrick. No one should know what happened here tonight. That plane of existence. I cannot reappear without the Scarlet Stone. Let's destroy it. That doesn't matter now. These abominations have found a way. They know how to access our reality. The professor is right, Sir Arthur. They will do it through the afterlife. We are the beacon that guided them here. Then the most sensible thing to do, as you say, is to forget about this whole matter. I will tell my order that the experiment was unsuccessful. Crawley will be disappointed. But this information in the hands of that madman would be very dangerous. Yes, it would be for the best. So this is the end of our careers. I'm afraid so. We have satisfied our curiosity and paid a high price. We cannot share these results with anyone. We will safeguard them until our deaths. Will you miss investigating these phenomena, Professor? No. The only thing I will miss is the company of my dear friend Beatrice. Dang. Ah, here you are. Rector Williams? I was looking for you, Professor Moore. I want to discuss the matter of the letter of resignation from the Department of Physics Research that both Professor Ward and you signed. Firstly, I expressed my surprise that it was you who decided to resign. I was very harsh to you when I told you that you had 72 hours to. It doesn't matter. You did the right thing. Yes, allow me a question. What made you change your mind? Both of you are very convinced that there is no afterlife. Nor are there ghosts. There's no evidence of them, and there never will be. We were simply mistaken. There's nothing waiting for us when we die. Except heaven. Yes, except heaven, I suppose. I'm glad to hear that. And I'm even more pleased that your judgment now corresponds to that of this institution. You are an excellent professor. I'm glad that you have freed yourself of these fantasies. By the way, I appreciate that you didn't file a complaint against Dean Carter and kept us silent about in such an unpleasant matter. A university like this cannot afford such a scandal. Have a good day, Professor Moore. Thank you, Rector Williams. Man, I need to catch my breath. Patrick! What the? Help me. Beatrice? Oh my God, I'm gonna die. I can't breathe. Oh my God. Man. That experience never happened. Memorable last hour. None of this ever happened. You guys remember? You guys hear me? None of this ever happened. 98% build up for a 2% crazed ending. Man, what a video game. Team reviews. Alright, maybe. I'm gonna give my review. This game was 98% build up for a 2% crazed ending, as Claude put it. There was too much world building and not enough crazy. This was like the opposite of The Dig. Y'all remember The Dig? That was also 5 weeks, I think. I also think it would have been a little bit better if it had voice acting. And I didn't have to read all of it out loud. This was absolutely the opposite of The Dig. The Dig had a great build-up. 98% build-up for a 2% crazed ending with that one, too. But the crazed ending was not as good. Dig intro theme was rent-free in your brain. I loved it. I watched Let's Plays of The Dig all the time. Sometimes, like, to go to sleep to. Sometimes while I'm grinding in an MMO. This was, like, the opposite of that. I'll never watch a long play of this. Mostly because it's got no voice acting, but... also because only the last hour was interesting. Anyways, the last bit was funny, the rest of it was not. So that was The English Haunting, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed some aspect of it.